Today, we're going to be visiting one of the worst reviewed restaurants and one of the best reviewed restaurants in Las Vegas. In total, we are going to be visiting 5 different restaurants, each earning 1 more star than the last. Our first location, with a whopping 1.3 star review on Yelp, is Sicily's Pizza. Alright, Sicily's Pizza, let's look at some reviews. First up, Alexandria gave it 1 star 3 years ago. Unfortunately, this is the worst pizza I've had in Vegas. Mushroom and pepperoni pizza. The pizza was rough and chewy and hard as rock on the crust. My dog didn't even want it, lol. The cheese had hardened by the time we received it. It looked and tasted like a pizza that was just a day or 2 old and just reheated. The cheese breadsticks followed suit in disappointment. That sounds very unfortunate, Alexandria. I'm sorry for that experience. Next up, Eve gave it 5 stars. I've only gotten delivery from here and only pizza. For once, a menu that says they use fresh ingredients that actually means it. You could taste the freshness in every component. Sauce is my favorite part and theirs is tangy and flavorful. The cheese and the pepperoni are clearly sourced from quality purveyors. Great crust. It seems that Eve and Alexandria had very different experiences at Sicily's. So let's read one more review, hopefully we can get a consensus. Morose gave it 1 star. I would rather die in a concentration camp than ever eat this pizza again. It tastes like someone diluted, I'm gonna blur this word, but you probably can guess what it is, to 10% and mixed it with the sauce. You know that moment with food poisoning right before evacuating your bowels from both ends? No, I don't. That's me right now, wishing I never placed this order. Oh geez, Morose. I can't believe 2 different people found this review helpful. What do you say we actually go and find out how it really is? When we got there, we quickly realized that Sicily's was in between a nail salon and a foot spa.
We'll see which one's better, the pizza or the foot spa.
From the look of the windows, you could tell that they used to have a 2 slices of pizza deal, but then since they stopped it, they just slapped a giant pizza sticker on it and called it good. They are open 24 hours though, so you can't complain about that. At first, I thought they had a very large menu, but then I realized it was just 4 of the same menus taped next to each other. They did have a nice leather couch to wait on, and a mirror so you could watch yourself do the waiting. They even had Adventure Time stickers on their computer monitor, which was a nice touch. They had a lot of different choices for soda, but for some reason, all of the Mountain Dews were knocked over.
All pizza is not created.
That is true. No, it's not. Thank you very much. We ended up ordering a pepperoni pizza and some breadsticks, and it came to a total of about $21 before tip.
Breadsticks in the pizza box. I thought we got 2 pizzas, but we just got breadsticks.
There's no tables in there, so we're gonna go eat in the car. Oh, don't drop it.
Whatever this, the mystery box.
Oh, the breadsticks.
That is not a stick.
It is a circular breadstick. It's pretty greasy.
It's so greasy. We need paper towels.
The pizza reveal.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
It's very greasy looking.
It's very
It's
greasy.
definitely a grease joint,
But greasy doesn't mean bad.
Yeah,
But
Costco pizza is greasy.
pepperoni is gonna be greasy
These are-
too. Yeah, to me it looks like it's real pepperoni and real mozzarella.
It doesn't have the crust right here. Like a lot of people like the crust right here, but I don't mind not having that crust right there.
Well, it's definitely not gourmet, but it looks like a good greasy pizza if that's what you want. It looks like a good one.
It does have
those.
some cheese pull.
I like cheese pull.
So it's
See.
very greasy, and it's definitely one of those pizzas where they slip flyers under your hotel room.
Oh, yeah, that's where I've seen
But-
Sicily's before. Is the flyer in the hotel room?
Yep. Alright. How is
That
it?
is really good, actually. I think it's better than like Little Caesars.
Yeah, it's definitely above that. It's good pepperoni.
Oh my god. I really love the taste of the sauce.
It's really fresh and hot. It's good
It's
in
definitely fresh and hot.
ingredients. It's like, say, like a Domino's type pizza.
I think it's better than Domino's.
I do too.
Because I like that the crust is a little bit thinner.
It's
I like
like
a thinner crust.
It's like a good fast food pizza. It's like Papa
Yeah,
John's.
exactly. It's a good fast food.
Yeah, I agree.
Now we're gonna try the breadsticks.
I didn't get a greasy one. I got a regular one.
I wonder if it's butter.
Yeah, it might be better. It's not very good. It's really chewy. Let's try it with sauce. I bet it would be better.
It's like eating pizza without any stuff on it.
Yeah, it's just like eating pizza crust and that's all.
So there's lots of butter. You can see on both sides. It's really, really buttery. It was too chewy.
Oh, it is chewy. I don't know if that's butter.
I'm sorry. I can't eat it.
It must be grease.
I would definitely, if someone ordered this, a pizza again, I would definitely eat it again, but I would not
Get
do
the
the
breadsticks.
breadsticks.
What would you rate it out of 5 stars?
It's more
3.
3.
2.5.
2.5?
I was gonna say 2.5. Yeah, it's not a 1.
What would you?
I agree with that. It's like a 2.5.
I
If
was.
you're going for fast food pizza and you're drunk at 2 in the morning in Vegas,
That's what it's for.
that's what it's for.
I think I would rate it 3 stars. The pizza was perfect for a late night in Vegas. Greasy and delicious. According to a sticker in the lobby, all pizza is not created, so I'm unsure where it came from. The breadsticks were chewy and also greasy, but not in a good way. The atmosphere was interesting and clean. The service was decent and the wait was reasonable. I definitely would not rather die in a concentration camp than eat this pizza again, but I would only come here again for the pizza. I did not get food poisoning from eating the food from Sicily's Pizza. Our next location is located in downtown Las Vegas and is known for their deals on prime rib and steak and lobster. Coming in with a rating of 2.6 stars is Tony Romas. First up, Will gave it 1 star. If I could give this place a 0, I would. We were sat in a very loud area of the restaurant and overheard the male server talking to other customers. The server came to take our order very fast. However, as we were just sat, we hadn't had time to look at the menu. I asked him a question and he quickly referred me to the menu and immediately left our table side. My wife and I observed him with other customers being short, rude, and demeaning. Needless to say, we left that restaurant. With so many choices in Las Vegas, it is unfortunate that this once favorable establishment is now one that we will not visit again. Will, it seems like you had a bad experience with a single worker. Hopefully that worker is not the person who waits on us. TC, however, gave it 5 stars. We went for the $8.99 prime rib. Was it the best prime rib I ever had? No, not at all. But was it a good $8.99 prime rib? Hell yeah, service was good and quick. They weren't very friendly but professional. It was exactly what we expected and it was really good. I'd go every time I could. Yeah, it was good like that. You see, I like where your head's at, but that picture of a prime rib you put on your review does not look that good.
Stop! Good God, man! You almost got the cheese Dutch.
Alright, Donna gave it 1 star. It took us an hour to get our food and the ribs were very tough. My husband got a ribeye steak, which he said was pretty good. The tea lady did keep our glasses filled, and the waitress was very apologetic for the length of time to get our food. The onion loaf was not a loaf like it used to be. They were just breaded onion rings stacked and deep fried. Probably won't eat there again. Donna, I don't know what an onion loaf is, and I don't know what a tea lady is. Probably just a person who fills up your tea. I don't know why you would call them the tea lady, but Donna, I'm sorry that you had to wait an hour for your food. That does suck. Hopefully, we don't have to wait that long. We got there as it opened at 4:30. There was a bit of a line, but it moved pretty quickly. The atmosphere in the restaurant wasn't anything special, but it was nice, and I got to see a picture of Tony himself. You can tell this guy knows how to cook. I mean, just look at that hat. We all decided on the prime rib special, making the total about $39 before tip. The food came out quick, and it was only about 20 minutes between sitting down and receiving our meals. So Donna, I'm sorry you had to wait an hour, but ours was not that bad.
You want to try the first bite? I like the flavor.
Look at how juicy that looks, guys.
So I ordered my medium, and it's perfect. It's just perfect.
You need the horseradish?
It's pretty dang good for how much it was.
Review the vegetables.
Vegetables are not that good.
Vegetables are not good.
Probably frozen.
Try the potato first.
Sure is a potato.
Yep.
It's pretty good potato.
The thing I liked about the potato is they give you butter and they give you sour cream. So that's good for a baked potato to get the butter and the sour cream included with it.
I would rate this one 4.5 stars.
4.5 stars.
So if you think about it, it was only $9. So I agree for a 4 stars. I think 4 stars. I don't like the vegetables at all.
Dad, what about you?
I'd give it a 4 star.
I agree, about 4 stars.
We came right as they opened and all ordered the prime rib special. The service was quick and the prime rib was cooked well, but was excelled with the horseradish. The baked potato sure was a potato, plus it came with butter and sour cream. The vegetables were lacking and tasted frozen, but I still ate them all because I'm a good boy. I would dine here again, mostly because I liked Tony's hat. Our final restaurants are all located on the Las Vegas Strip. Heading first to New York, New York, with a rating of 3.3 stars, is the America Restaurant. Ariana, 3 stars. It's okay for a quick bite to eat if you're staying in the New York, New York. Hubby and I went for breakfast/brunch before hitting the Strip. The food quality wasn't awesome, but not terrible. Our waiting staff was poor. Our waitress only came and talked to us 2 times. Once taking our order and then a second time to take our card for the check. Wow, that is not that much. Andres gave it 1 star. So where do I begin? Service was horrible, literally waiting 30 minutes for our food after we ordered just to receive cold food. Once we got our food, our waitress didn't leave us with any silverware to eat with. My son's burger was beyond pink on the inside after we asked for it well done. My daughter's side of bacon never arrived. Overall, garbage. Wow.
Wow. Wow.
That is a terrible experience. Sounds like a lot of things went wrong. I'm sorry, Andres. Let's see what the next one is. Bootsy. Look at that little profile picture. That is so cute. We gave it 5 stars. We had the server Ness twice in a row and she was the best. Very friendly and accommodating to my overindulging husband and friend. Food was good too. Everyone enjoyed the chicken fried steak and Cobb salad. Thank you, Ness. Bootsy. Whoever you are, I love your dog. Alright, we're gonna read one more. Nikki gave it 1 star. Do not eat here at night. Where do I start? The host had 0 customer service. First, her appearance is not welcoming. As a host, my child was scared. She was texting as we approached the stand. On top of that, she couldn't hear us talk to her because she had her AirPods plugged in her ear. I don't know why your child was scared because of the lady listening to music on her phone, but Nikki goes on to say a lot more than just that, and I am not going to read the rest of that.
I gotta do it, man. Dude.
We're just going to take that do not come here at night part seriously, and we're going to go there at night. So let's see how it really is. The American theme shown throughout the entire restaurant had me feeling like a true American citizen. They had some Christmas decorations up, and the whole atmosphere was complete with a giant model of the entire United States. Unfortunately, we were sat in the back of the restaurant that lacked much theming. The service here was a little slow. It seemed as if there weren't many people working. We ended up ordering and sharing the chicken fried steak and prime rib special, 2 of the most popular menu items, coming to a total of about $35 before tip.
So just at first glance, it looks really, really good. And it's cooked perfect.
Oh yeah. The vegetables look better than the 2-star.
They do. They look good.
Yeah, really, it all comes down to the steak. It's really juicy, and it has a pretty nice crust. The flavor is really good. It's cooked perfectly.
Big bite.
It looks pretty good inside. Oh yeah, that's delicious. That's perfect. It has a great comfort food, a great flavor to the gravy. Let's try the mashed potatoes. They kind of got a weird taste to them.
They're not real.
I don't know if I like them.
They
They're
might not
okay.
be real.
I don't know. I don't know how they messed up mashed potatoes, but they're not that good.
Let's try these potatoes. I think they are just, or they're like heavily whipped.
Can I try? Ooh, those are gross.
got some fries instead. They're not that good either, but they're better than mashed potatoes. They're not gross, they're just really chewy. The flavor is not very good. I think I'm gonna rate this one. I think it's pretty good at 3 stars, where it's at.
Mine was really good. I would definitely come back again because I got the ribeye and the baked potato and the vegetables. And I know the vegetables are fresh. And the ribeye was great. It was cooked perfectly and it was juicy. I didn't need any sauce for it. And the baked potato was great. I think is a higher end for the meal I got.
Judging on everything, so the meat is definitely the best part. The vegetables are definitely better than the Tony Roma. One steak was better than Tony.
Better cut of meat, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a 3.5 stars.
After what you guys said, I want to change mine to 3.5 stars. Because the ambiance here is pretty good too. Just because we got lucky with the potatoes.
The steak was definitely a good cut of ribeye, so definitely come here for that. For $20, can't really beat that on the street. And then the chicken fried steak's great if that's what you're craving. So yeah, the fresh veggies definitely was better than the Tony Romas. But yeah, there's something going on with the mashed potatoes, so stick with the baked potato, and then you know it's fresh. I'd come here again. I've been resisting to come here just because there's just so many other options. But
Also, my dad never said, but he gave it a 3.5 stars out of 5. What?
take 2. Go.
2 fries? We came at night and it wasn't busy. There didn't seem to be many people working and the service was a little slow. We ordered the ribeye special and chicken fried steak. They were both delicious. The vegetables were green and the baked potato was decent. But those mashed potatoes, oh, those mashed potatoes. I was so excited to have me some mashed potatoes, but no. These potatoes were more sour than the lemon I had for breakfast. Okay, maybe not that bad, but we did end up asking for fries instead, which were also less than mediocre. All in all, this restaurant truly showed me how it feels to be an American. For our 4-star restaurant, we're heading across the street to the MGM Grand. Grand Wok Noodle Bar has a 3.9 star rating, and here's where the restaurants start to take a turn toward the fancy side. First up, Rochelle gave it 2 stars. This is a 3-star for me. Wait, what? 3 stars? What? Okay. Because my husband liked his wonton noodle soup. The beef noodle soup that I ordered, however, is too salty. Like the chef got angry with the salt and decided to pour it all in my soup. Whoa. I couldn't eat it, and mind you, I don't complain. I just review the food and never go back. Even the soup at the Aria food court is way better than this. Service was good. It just can't compensate the bad food I had. I'm sorry, Rochelle. That is so sad, but I personally would have said something about my salty soup. Rahul gave it 5 stars. Place is worth a try if you like Asian food. Visited this restaurant twice during our stay and had some delicious Asian cuisine.
Nice.
If it was good enough for you to go twice during your stay, it hopefully will be good enough for me to go once. Alright, Sonia gave it 1 star. This was the worst food I have ever eaten. We spent $200 and the only nice thing was the waiter and lettuce wraps. The worst food you've ever eaten? The worst food? Okay, let's see if it's the worst food I've ever eaten. My dad started off by ordering a Singapore Old Fashioned.
So to take on an old fashioned, it looks like, which is basically bourbon and some sugar, essentially. Ooh, it's definitely strong. And it's good whiskey. It's actually really nice. Has like a smoky taste. It's definitely 4.5. It's hard for me to get a perfect one, but it's super excellent. It's hard for me to complain. I'd order it again.
I got these pot stickers, and I'm gonna try them. Oh,
You dropped it.
so I really like the filling in it. I think it's like a chicken of some sort. I'm not completely sure. That's what it looks like in the middle of it. That sauce is really good, and they're cooked perfectly.
I really like the filling. The outside is kind of I like the crispy part, but the other parts are kind of slimy and chewy. But I think that is really good overall. And for the main course, we ordered shrimp pad thai, Singapore curry noodles, and Szechuan chicken. Altogether, our meal came out to a total of $111.11 before tip. Ain't that crazy?
This is the shrimp pad thai. It's okay.
It's only okay.
There's like some chicken in there. I think this is like chicken right here, and it doesn't have very good seasoning on it. The noodles have better seasoning on it than the chicken does, and I had a really big bite of that chicken, and it's not seasoned very good. I think I'm gonna have to put on some soy sauce and some sriracha. Shrimp. It's cooked perfectly and it has good flavor. It's just this chicken, whatever they flavored the chicken with it, I don't enjoy as much.
This is the Singapore curry noodles. These noodles are very thin and they're kind of chewy, but the shrimp is really good. And this, I think it might be some sort of beef or lamb seasoned, or pork. Yeah, it's pork. It's pretty flavorful. This is very flavorful. The sauce on the noodles is also pretty good.
This is Szechuan chicken. It's supposed to be very spicy. I like a little bit of a lemon lime flavor, I think. It's kind of citrusy. I like it. It's not too spicy. I did not get one of the peppers, but it's got a peanutty taste too. It's really crunchy on the outside. I think they're perfectly cooked.
So it was kind of hard to rate this one because the ambiance is actually really awesome. The waiter was great. It was great service. I just didn't think the food had the flavor, and I was kind of disappointed because it was mostly all noodle. It didn't even have a lot of like meat or vegetables in it. It was mostly noodle. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to probably give it 3 stars.
Which is kind of funny because I think we rated the pizza place at 3 stars, which I don't know how fair that is, but you do have to take into account the cost of everything and the flavors. So, you know, the pizza place probably got too much, you know, so I'm going to add this one a little bit because we've had it at the pizza place, so I'm going to say 3.5.
Now for the review that actually matters. I agree with what Mom said. The ambiance is really good. I thought the best thing here was the Szechuan chicken, because the other ones were a lot of noodle, but with the Szechuan chicken, half of it was unedible decoration. The price, the ambiance, and the food all together, I'll give it like a 3 star. Actually, maybe like a 2.5.
2.5?
Yeah.
I agree with everything everyone said. I think the Szechuan chicken was the best dish. I'm gonna probably give this one a 3.5 star. Because I think this one's a little worse than the Tony Roma's, just because of the price for what you get. The cute pandas outside and the warm, beautiful ambiance set my expectations too high for this restaurant. All the dishes we ordered were decent, however, not worth the steep price. Our shrimp pad thai and Singapore curry noodles lacked much protein and were seasoned half-heartedly. The Singapore old-fashioned, pot stickers, and Szechuan chicken are the items I'd recommend for someone coming here, and only if you're in the mood for a fancy dinner with nice ambiance and great service. If not, I'd suggest the cheaper alternative, Panda Express. I've heard they've got pandas too. Last but not least, we are going back across the street to Park MGM. Located next to the casino, our final restaurant is rated 4.5 stars. This is Bavette's Steakhouse and Bar. Bryson gave it 5 stars. Incredible old school atmosphere. The filet and beignets were amazing. My favorite sides were the mashed potatoes, cream spinach, and Brussels sprouts. Thank you, Bryson. What a standard review. I liked it. Next, Kevin gave it 1 star. Wow.
Wow.
Reservation for 10 p.m. 10:35, sitting at a table, still waiting for the server to take our order. They did bring us drinks to the table and spilled them all over us. Bavette's is billed as an upscale steakhouse, felt more like a Chili's. Half the patrons were in shorts and gym clothes. The table next to us was screaming happy birthday songs like a Chuck E. Cheese. The Steak was $180, the meal $800. For those prices, I would expect better service and a classier environment. Maybe we came on a bad night? $800, Kevin. Kevin. You do not have to order $800 worth of food. You really don't. How many people did you bring? If you had enough people for the meal to be $800, you were probably the table that had a birthday singing happy birthday songs like Chuck E. Cheese. And what's wrong with someone singing happy birthday? It's a 1-minute song. Is it gonna ruin your entire night? I don't think so, Kevin. The 10:35 thing still waiting for your order and the drinks. Okay, I can resonate with that, but everything else, come on, Kevin. Alex gave it 5 stars. I had the New York. Fantastic. The meal was a highlight, but the service, my goodness, the service was immaculate. Brian, our server, was a king. Wonderful, knowledgeable, and the sweetest person in Vegas. Best part of my Vegas trip. Aw, that is so cute, Alex. Let's hope our experience is as wholesome as Alex's was. The entrance to Babette's was isolated and mysterious, but once you enter through the hallway, you are transported into a new world. Inside was super fancy, dark, and atmospheric. It felt as if I stumbled into a place that I did not belong. It was full of fancy decorations and expensive furniture in every direction. The service here was slow, but we got to sit in nice comfy chairs, so I didn't mind much. We ordered quite a bit of things here, so I'm just going to list them all. We ordered the sourdough, short rib stroganoff, truffle mac and cheese, classic ribeye, Brussels sprouts, and buttery mashed potatoes. All of these items came to a grand total of about $200 before tip. So I don't know how that one guy's meal came to $800, because that's 4 times the amount of food we got, and we got a lot of food. We got ourselves some bread. Go ahead and spread some stuff on it.
This is Kerrygold butter, I'm pretty sure. It's very good, fresh sourdough. And that butter, it has like, I could taste like a citrus note in it.
Okay, I'm gonna try a bite of the stroganoff. It's amazing. I don't know how to explain it, but it's sweet. And the short ribs are really, really tender, and it has mushrooms in there too that are just really, really flavorful. It's so good. I have no words. It's just delectable. I really love it.
This is the truffle mac and cheese. I ate it with the big spoon. Very, very good. The cheese is so creamy and full of flavor.
Want me to try the hamburger? Definitely is pretty awesome. Maybe a little red, but that's usually how it is in Italian restaurants. It's really good.
These are the Brussels sprouts. They're okay. They don't have much flavor. They're good. I've just had much more flavorful and crispy Brussels sprouts.
These are the buttery something potatoes. There's big cloves of garlic in it, which I like. They're very garlicky and buttery and very creamy. Solid mashed potatoes. So my review, my favorite thing was definitely the steak. And my least favorite thing was the Brussels sprouts because they were just missing something. The ambiance is really nice. The service is nice. Food was excellent. Overall, I give it 4.5 out of 5 stars.
So I can tell that whoever the cook is really took a lot of pride in what they were cooking. My least favorite thing was the mac and cheese. My favorite thing was the steak. As you can see, we still have plates here, and normally a 5-star restaurant, you wouldn't have plates sitting in front of you. They'd like really be on top of you, and like sometimes they would even come clean the table for you. Because at other 5-star restaurants I've been at, it definitely was good food. The ambiance is wonderful. I'm gonna give it 4 stars.
I definitely really enjoyed the steak. It is my favorite. It was cooked really well. It just melted in your mouth. The mac and cheese and Brussels sprouts could have probably been better, but they were still really good. I enjoyed everything. I'm gonna give it more than 4 though. I'd say 4.5.
When we got here, we ordered all the food with the bread, and the bread was extra. It didn't come with the meal. And then the bread came with all the rest of the food. So at that point, I kind of figured there was not really a point in getting the bread at all, because it's usually just to fold you over to the rest of the food comes there. And then the crust of the bread was really, really hard, and it was not that good. So that, and then the Brussels sprouts having not much flavor. Everything else was really excellent, really delicious. So was the bread and the Brussels sprouts. They were still good. I was just nitpicking. Service is great. Ambiance is great. I think overall I'll give it 4.5 stars.
The ambiance of this restaurant was charming and atmospheric. I loved the comfy furniture and the hidden gem vibes. The service was slow but probably purposeful given the restaurant's aesthetic and extreme menu options. Although it was slow, the workers were still great. All of the food that we ordered was delectable. However, the Brussels sprouts, sourdough, and the truffle mac and cheese seemed to be lacking. I would recommend the short rib stroganoff, classic ribeye, and buttery mashed potatoes for anyone coming here in the future. I would definitely come here again if it wasn't so darn expensive. We had 3 4 stars, America, Bavette's, and Tony Roma's, and then 2 3 stars with Sicily's Pizza and the Noodle Bar. I would definitely go to these 3 bottom ones again. These 2, quite expensive, so it would be very unlikely that I go to them again, but I would also eat there again because their food was good. I would just order the dishes that I found to be the best from both of them. We also got a reply from the Noodle Bar from a manager who said they appreciate the feedback, that they're going to talk to the chefs about the flavor of the dishes, appreciate the recommendations. They always strive to provide the best experience and try harder on the mentioned points. I don't know why they appreciate my recommendation of trying Panda Express, but they're just trying to be nice, I know. That is a good response though. Brings the restaurant up a little bit, I think. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. It took an unbelievable amount of time to create. Hopefully it's worth it. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.